Wait, is this the... Okay, got it. But yeah, we're just kind of standing around here. Around the water cooler. That is the Cipher Reliquary. So if you have any questions, now's a good time. One single solitary cipher per person. If you put 2 in, you are not paying for someone else. You're just tipping the Cipher Reliquary. Because apparently you believe in tipping culture. Actually, I shouldn't say it like that. I do tip, by the way. Not to say that. There was, oh man, I'm not gonna say their name, but there was one person in voice chat who was like adamant about never tipping, and I'm like, oh god, Yeah, yuck. That statement was so loaded. No. Like I feel like I tip an exorbitant amount, but there's also like I think tipping for picking up my order is excessive.
I also
Right.
think it's a regional thing. Like, I believe in the United States, a lot of the waiters and waitresses, the majority of their income actually comes from the tips, right?
It does, but usually typically state law will say like if they don't get like tips, because tips are supposed to be this is why I'm very particular about using the word optional. Voice chat is optional, and I'm not like optional, but if you're a good citizen, you're gonna join. Like, I'm not doing that, right? It is optional, technically optional to tip, but it is like socially gross to not do it, at least here in the United States, because that's just, you know, culture, right? That's a cultural thing. But it's like other countries will actually, you know, bake those costs into their prices, and then like just pay their people like a normal living wage. Like there's like 1 or 2 restaurants in Washington DC that I've seen where it's like they're like, don't tip because we pay our staff like actual like living wages where they can, you know, afford their bills and rent, and that's all baked into our pricing.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I'm just like, I wish we would more. But it's like the folks who live off of tips, like when they say that the majority of their income, and this is how I understand it. I've never worked a tip job, so correct me if I'm wrong, those of you with experience. But those of you the folks who work on tips, it's like you have the potential to get that like $100 tip or whatever for your, you know,
potential to get more than what you would get if you worked minimum wage.
Right.
But it really just depends. Like
it depends on the day. It depends. Yeah. So, like to that end, it's like there's things you can do, social interactions you can do as a server, as a person who works like a service job like that, where you know, how you relate to how at home, how welcome you make your customer feels directly correlates to like how much income you generate on that night. And also it's like, how are they feeling? Do they feel like tipping? Are they feeling generous? And, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, here in at least in the Netherlands, like there's no like it depends on, for example, the restaurant where you're at. Some of them will simply share the tips. So if you tip someone, it is actually not going to that person individually, but it will just go into like a tip jar, and it will be spread across all of the staff. So giving a large tip to someone actually doesn't really reward them by themselves a lot. So I always
Yeah.
want to know, like, is it a shared tip or is it a personal tip in order to determine, like, am I going to give a little bit more or if I'm just going to do the average, at least here in the Netherlands, 10% is average.
Like some places, like you have to share your tip between, like, you have to tip the busboy, the bar, etc. as well from like yours.
Yeah. It depends on the establishment, at least here in the States, as I understand it. There's some places where it's like you got to earn your own tips, and then there's some places that pool the tips together. So like the dishwashers also benefit because like the dishwashers are not out in front, serving customers. They're just collecting, the dishes and washing them in the back.
Whoa, dishes are like the backbone of everything. Treat them with respect.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like they're not the face; they're the backbone. So typically, if unless there's like a special structure in place implemented by the established, there's 46 by the way in the reliquary. Please don't forget to pay, because we're here at 47. So someone, all right, well, I hope they paid, because the reliquary is now gone. All right, make sure you keep all hands and feet inside the pad here.
I remember one time going to a restaurant in Europe, and they had a hard sign on the bill saying, "We do not accept tips."
Yeah, like that's top cover, right? Because if you go in and like the expected behavior is undefined, then like people will bring their own expectations, and if those expectations are not met, then that's when people start having like negative experience at your establishment. Alpha is going to need someone from Ox as a thief. Okay.
Yeah, they're OT PC right before Rapture.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I typically, like when I go pick up food, it's like they still want a tip, and I'm just like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus up though. Let's not get too off track. 46 in the tower. Ox teams copy core. Delta is occupying tower groups Alpha Bravo Echo 1-2 Foxtrot Charlie 3. What teams are we miss? Is Foxtrot is missing one just by how he came in, and then Alpha is missing one. Is that correct? We don't actually have to shift the thief over to Alpha, by the way. It's just as long as someone in Ox is thiefing and they're standing in the 1-2, or not 1-2, the Alpha Bravo towers, like that's sufficient. Alright, so do we have a thief here from Ox in the Alpha Bravo tower? Just flash that trap detector or something, let us know that someone's gonna do it. There we go. Alright, thank you. So I see a thief there, we're good. Alright. Lock. Let's see Paris running around. Paris, what party are you a part of, man? It looks like you're confused as to where to go. What party is Paris in?
Paris is an F.
Okay. There you go. Okay. I don't think Paris is in voice chat. Alright, 8 on... I'm walking around. 8 on... 3. 8 on 2. 8 on 1. 7 on Charlie, expected. 7 on Bravo, I think expected. And 8 on Alpha. Alright. Let's get our chemist to the middle. Please mark each other for chemist reset. I'm just gonna mark you, just so I'm okay. That works. We have a 5th chemist. All right, we have a 5th chemist. Watch out for that. Yeah, we only need like. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna stop you. I think 4 is good enough, but whatever, it's fine. There we go. Okay. So once you've marked each other, go ahead and return to your previous staging spots. Okay. 2-3 split for chemists. We're fine. Check jobs. Check phantom jobs. Check your teammates. Make sure your party is covering your responsibilities collectively. The all chat macro going out. Alright, and then go ahead and jump once you've checked your teammates and yourselves, okay? So check first before jumping. Alright, let's get Knight and Dancer buffs on the rock. Alright, when you take the transportation sigil, make sure you target yourself after jumping. Adel, tell your mom she's cool. she's always chiming in. It's like Adel's mom is like the 49th person in our raid. Always chiming in. Are you? I guess your Discord is playing in your speakers or something. Is everyone in your room hearing it? Alright. So use your left mouse button to move your camera around. Don't use your right click. Alright, yellow chat macro going out. The extra heads? Oh. I guess, I don't know. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie is south mechanics, 1, 2, 3 is north. Tower groups, by the way. Alpha and 1 is always left, Tower Bravo 2 is middle, Charlie 3 is right. Movers go up for the relevant mechanic. So if you have to move through the wall for the tower mechanic, you're gonna occupy. You're gonna stack on the gargoyle after moving through. That's gonna take you upstairs, and then you're gonna do the upstairs towers. All right, let's set a pull time for 24 flat, or 23 flat. Excuse me, 23 flat. So 23 flat on the Fork Tower Blood timer. 80 seconds to pull, plenty of time, especially for our 1 minute pre-pull countdown enjoyers.
The Guardian Force is not up here with us.
Nowhere.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, I assume Guardian knows what they're doing. They're probably doing like a 1 minute thing. Yeah, trust Guardian. Trust Guardian until he fucks up, and he's like, "Oops." But no, if they're not here, it's for a reason. They're probably pre-buffing themselves somehow.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You didn't know. 30 seconds to combat. Yeah, speak up and ask those questions, because that's how we all get to learn what the degen strats are. 20 seconds to combat. LB's at 23:05 and 03 on the Fork Tower Blood timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, LB2s, 4, LB1s, 2, 1, pull on time, good job. Welcome to Fork Tower Raid. Right coming out, big shield, big myth, mighty march unicorn, get your teammates properly protected. Alright, we're gonna walk through the boss 2 times here, prepare to move through. Alright, Ray of Expulsion afar, go through the boss, stay close to the boss, prepare for a knockback, knockback, knockback. Taylor, you're a little too close there. Alright, we're going through one more time. Ray of Danger is near. Go through the boss, get to the back half of the platform, because the danger is near the boss. Triple Tank Buster going out. Please stack it up in the middle. Oh, I didn't even have my defense stance on, my bad. Alright, halfway through this, Invulner use Night Tools to survive. Chemist throw any critical health tank a potion, get them out of Living Dead if they're a Dark Knight. 1, 2, 3 tower groups, prepare to move through. Alright, this is a knockback prior to towers. 1, 2, 3, go north. Alright, knockback first, then towers. Knockback first, then towers. Alright, stacking towers. Good job. 2 rotations, then first meteors. 2 rotations, first meteors. Right side, right side, right side. Those of you down south, prepare to move behind the boss. Move behind the boss now. Right side behind the boss. Prepare for meteors. 1. Right side behind the boss. Prepare for first meteors. Alright, after this rotation, stay close to the boss. Spread out so you can see over your head. Point your camera east-west so you can see the trajectory of the arch if you get it. Arch needs to point towards the boss. If it's pointing away, move through. Meteor folks, you're looking for the rock at the edge of the platform north-south. That's where you're going to drop your rock. Alright, so meteors go through. This is a knockback, knockback, knockback. Arches need to point towards the boss. Prepare for knockback. Yep, there you go, good job. Oh, okay. Our safe side stack got yeeted off the platform. Alright, danger stacks, just take it over. Come on over. Yep, that'll learn ya. You gotta respect the knockback. Alright, 2 rotations. We're behind the boss. Stay behind the boss. Left side, left side, left side. Yeah, fortunately, no one else got killed. Alright, stay behind the boss. Right side behind the boss. Right side behind the boss. See a bunch of people going to the wrong side. Right side behind the boss. Alright, 1, 2, 3 tower groups. Prepare to move through again. High mages are going to dispel the middle ad when it shows up. The archdemon needs dispelling. Casters, when the middle archdemon is dispelled, send your LB1, hit 4 targets. That's 3 ads plus the boss. 1, 2, 3 tower groups go through. Alright, when the ads show up, tank secure threat. And pop a rampart if you're taking boss autos. LB1 if you got it, casters. Alright, for this next mechanic, movers go up. If you go through the wall to get to the tower side, then you're going to take a gargoyle that's going to show up on the left and right edges of the platform. So just pay attention to where the gargoyles show up. Alright, gargoyles are showing up now. Just pay attention. Same side. It's the same configuration on both sides. Close gargoyles. So be careful of knockback into close gargoyles. There are the towers up north. Knockback into close gargoyles, north towers. So movers, prepare to go up after the knockback. I would suggest an arm's length surecast here. Alright, movers go up. Movers go up. Alright, stacking your towers. After towers is back left. After towers, back left. Back left, back left. Alright, that's just 1. Don't worry about that. Alright, 2 rotations. We're currently in front of the boss. Left side, left side, left side. Yeah, sometimes if you ride the knockback for that, it's hard to stack on the gargoyle, so... Alright, get behind the boss. Left side behind the boss. Left side behind the boss, and prepare for second meteors. You worried? Well, that's just... If you're doing degenerate things, you have to worry about degenerate stuff. Stay close to the boss, spread out so you can see over your head. Point your camera east-west, yeah. So you can see the trajectory of the arch if you get it. Arch needs to point towards the boss. If it's pointing away, move through. Okay, we're good. Let's get our dead folks up. Got a couple people to res. If you see any disconnected folks in your party chats, please shout it out. Have them stick around for a second. Alright, I'm hitting my sprint. Waiting 30 seconds. Alright, please communicate if you have DC teammates in your party list. Their HP is going to be overwritten by question marks. Alright, waiting a few more seconds here, 10 more seconds. Do we have any disconnected teammates? Alright, we are departing Demon Tablet platform. I do not think anyone is disconnected. Okay, make sure you loot your personal spoils in front of the knowledge stone if you haven't already. Please do not jump until I call it. Yell chat macro going out. Just kidding. Now it's going out. Alright, here we go. Alright, in a few seconds here, Alpha Bravo Charlie will be going left, 1, 2, 3 will be going right. Please wait for me to call it out. Guardian Force is going to be leading Alpha Bravo Charlie in this voice chat channel. I'll be leading 1, 2, 3 in Bravo East half voice chat. Alright. So 1, 2, 3 tower groups go down to Bravo East half when I give the call to jump. Let's get Knight and Dancer buffs on the rock now. Make sure you loot your chest and go ahead and jump. Bravo, 1, 2, 3 tower groups go down to Bravo East. Staff, good luck everyone.
Alright, I'm the last person to go up, so we should be complete. No trap in front of the door, which will mean it will be behind, in front of the next doorway arch. We're gonna engage the Manticore. Manticore is gonna be the primary target. Please apply slow, ignore the Tower Scarab, but make sure to get threat on it as a tank. Don't want a non-tank casualty. Left hammer going out, get on its right side, get in position, and switch. Never mind, the evasion buff has been removed, thank you. We're gonna ignore the trap on the right, and please wait a moment. Alright, left trap is cleared, go up the staircase. Once we engage, a Geomancer, please levitate yourself and interact with the trap control or to disengage the electrified floor. Good job on the AoE silent, slow, and paralyze. Making things a lot easier. The next trap will be after the doorway opening, Daphne. There's no trap inside this room. Yeah, you found it. Perfect. Safe passage. We're gonna go up. The next trap detect I'd like you to do will be over here on the left side or southern side. Everyone else can see in the middle area, but just stand right here in the middle on this line and we got the trap that we wanted to see. We're gonna ignore this bunch of monsters. I see the trap has been exploded. I'll remember that. We're gonna go up north. Gonna wait a brief moment for the silence orb to float past us. Potential trap on the left side of this hallway. Pulling the Achemoth. There's the trap. Pulling back a little bit. Trap is disposed. Thank you. Perfect. There is no need for further trap detect in this section, Daphne. You can safely run up to the door. And feel free to already go inside if you want to, and if you're comfortable with sneaking against the wall, if the Manticore, the Achemoth, is looking away from it, then you can do a trap detect there. Worst case, just pop a cold sprint and run back if you draw aggro. We're gonna go up to the next area, where our thief is already at. And Is it an empty room or is it the treasure room? Okay, treasure. We're fighting the Manticore. Left hammer going out, get on its right side or very far away, be aware of overlapping AoEs, and get in position, and switch. Perfect. Make sure to open this chest with 3 sanguinite. And we're going to return to the previous section. The Achamoth and the tower weapon over there on the southern end, we're going to ignore them because they are protecting an empty room. Daphne, if I could ask you to do the thief room at this point, then we'll catch up with you in a moment. I can see you going up there. Thank you. Alright, everyone is caught up. We're gonna engage the Achamoth as the primary target. Please try to keep everything grouped up closely together. Good job on the AoE slow. We have a super trap over here, so be mindful of that. Do not get close to it. Daphne, I would recommend for you to stay inside the room where the treasure chest is at. Please confirm. Jabraxis, could you hold back for a moment? Okay. All clear. The reason why I wanted you to hold back for a moment is because I wasn't sure what the position of the thief was, and I don't want a thief to be killed with the AoE. Alright, Silent Orb is moving with us, so we're gonna wait a brief moment until it is inside the blue electrified floor. Once it is in there, we'll pull the Manticore and fight in the middle of this room. Can we get an explosion on that trap? Thank you. Take care of the orientation of the Manticore, in case we do not get an insta-kill. I see overlapping AoEs, the left hammer going out, get on its right side, get in position, and switch. Perfect. No further trapped attacks needed at this point until we are in the next room. The Manticore is the primary target. There is a trap right around the Achamoth. Since we aggroed, Manticore is the primary target. Right hammer going out, get on his left side. Get in position, and switch. Dodge Neurosquama. It's an attack that cannot be interrupted. Great job, everyone. There will not be a trap after the door opens. You did perfect.
Alright.
Welcome
Good
back.
job. Yep, thank you. Good job, Guardian Force Unicorn, for leading Alpha Bravo Charlie. And good job, everyone, for doing your piece of the puzzle. A little unsafe behaviors I've seen, at least on my end. So just make sure, if you want to keep your lives, make sure you're, respecting the floor. All right, get your markers out according to the boss 2 markers version 1 picture that I have in raid text chat. So my Yell Chat macro is printing out line by line on the dot matrix printer. Yell Chat dot matrix printer. So go ahead and place your markers down. Make sure you're paying special attention to the precision guide. I appreciate the effort that someone had in the prior run in putting down the markers, but they were like pretty off. They were pretty off. So make sure you look at that precision guide and that you understand exactly where to place down those markers. Yeah, otherwise people are getting Venn diagrammed by slime spots if they're trusting the marker if they're not placed down correctly. Or they're getting yeeted into the death wall if the inside markers are placed too far back, okay? I have a precision guide right next to the boss 2 markers version 1 picture, so make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Okay, Night Tank stance on, all other tank stance is off. Tower groups Alpha Bravo left on Phobos 1, 2, Triton, Charlie 3, Nereid. When they jump apart, make sure you stack with your designated target. Please don't be out of position. We got 46 in the instance currently, so we'll possibly see some degree of long tethering based on the distribution of our missing folks. So we might see 1 or 2 long tethers. If we see that, then it is what it is, right? Just flex. You have to obey your tether only when you get the debuff, right? You're not always going to have the tether, but you can see your debuffs once you lose that color debuff, red, green, blue. Once you lose that color debuff, you can hit whatever target you need to hit. So that only applies like during Delta attack, really. Delta attack and the subsequent laser. The laser will randomly pick a tethered person. Alright, we're splitting north-south for snowballs and fire towers. Don't forget, snowballs, 3 lines from each snowball. Alpha Bravo Charlie is south, snowball 1, 2, 3 is north. Alpha and 1 is first line from your respective snowball. Bravo 2 is second, Charlie 3 third. Tank or Phantom Samurai need to be closest to the snowball in each line because you're soaking at the tank buster. And then after the 3 lines, 2 people will be tethered to the snowballs. If you're tethered to a snowball, be in the marker opposite the snowball to which you're tethered. Otherwise, if you are not tethered to a snowball, Alpha Bravo Charlie to the letter marker, 1, 2, 3 to the number marker. I'll typically say Alpha 1 or Bravo 2 based on the rotation of the snowballs, the snowball pattern. And then for fire tower, Alpha Bravo Charlie South Fire Tower 1, 2, 3 North. The fire tower can show up on any one of these 3 lanes bisecting the arena. I would suggest stacking in the middle, assuming middle line, and pointing your camera slightly to the left and paying attention to where the arrows start coming out from, because they're going to lead to where the fire tower actually shows up, okay? It's a 5-second hint. So just look out for those arrows. Let's go ahead and get into our roll spots and practice the fire tower dance. Again, this is going to be the same on both sides. We did it correctly. I don't have too much fear that we're gonna mess this up, but now that I said that, maybe we see something. I don't know. But yeah, DPS on the line against the death wall. Healers in the flat part of the triangle. If you're on the brick, like Draconarius, I saw you on the previous run, you were like standing right here. Just make sure you're not too far out, because the cleave is like this big, right? Like maybe you don't, maybe like for folks who don't like understand how big the cleave is this big, like this angle here containing the blue tile. This is how wide the fire cleave is, so you can imagine just being slightly off, and like the healers will get grazed or the DPS will get grazed if you're a healer. So make sure you're on the flat part of the triangle. If you're on the brick, if you got like a tippy toe on the brick, you're too far over. Okay. So you want to be as perpendicular to this line as you can be if you're a healer. All right. So let's go ahead and practice. It's 3 bounces, 3 cleaves, collapse on DPS, 3/4 circle, stack laser goes out, share stack, and then roll spots again. All right. So it's bounce, 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 collapse on DPS. We're waiting for the first puddle to show up. First puddle shows up. Do not sprint, just normal speed, running around 3/4 circle. We share a stack laser to the right. Stack laser goes out. Return to roll spot for 3 more bounces, 3 more cleaves. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, cool. So I'm satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and set a pull time for 21 flat. All right, pop food. So as a reminder, chemists, if I'm calling for chemist reset, you all run south here. First chemist to the wall, jump in. Don't do this thing where you're like stutter stepping near the wall, afraid to die, okay? Trust that your other chemists will get you up, and if they don't and we wipe, then, you know, that's just how it goes, right? The chemist reset is not like a required mechanic. That's just something we do to cheese out like an extra chance at getting through the fight. But cheese is an optional thing. It's not a mandatory thing. All right, 30 seconds. $20 seconds. At 05 and 03, caster LBs 2 and 1 respectively. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, LB2s, 4, LB1s, 2, 1. Night tank, stack them up in the middle. Good job. Get your Yainuki's cannon shots out. And when your target jumps, stack with them on against the wall. So stack with your designated target, or rather don't stack against the wall, just stack on your designated target. Night tanks are going to point the cleave buster outside against the wall. Make sure you hit with your 90% Phantom Guard. Chemist throw any critical health tank or potion, get them out of single HP. Get the Dark Knights out of Living Dead if they're doing that. Alright, do not stack with red and blue. There's a puddle that's going to show up underneath it. Alright, punch Phobos in the middle, faint out, reprisal now. Small shield, small mitts, heal up. Don't use your big mitts here. Alright, take a look at your debuff. Top off your teammates, shields up. Take a look at your debuff. Be hit by the opposite color. As many stacks of that debuff as you have. These are telegraphs, actual jumps soon to follow. Second jump going out. Third jump going out. And then final jump going out. West is safe. West is safe. Alright. Stack it up on boss. Heal up, shields up. Moderate ray ride coming out. Red and blue tanks resecure threat when your target becomes targetable. Chemists, get those reses out. Do not take the res until after double cleave. Double cleave's happening in a few seconds. Get between them on the blue tile. Right of red, left of blue. And go ahead and take that res. Alright, we are respecting the tether. Respect tethers. Start stacking it up in the middle. You are currently tethered. Make sure you're targeting the correct thing. Faint Owl Reprisal, Mighty March Unicorn, hold your 2s, save your 2s, big delta attack, please heal through this, healers, 1, 2, 3, run out through the boss switch. Your tether, laser straight out. Laser straight out. This is tether, color dependent. Good job. That's a lot of damage. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. We need those folks up. We're about to do a body check mechanic. Let's get the dead up. Alright, snowball's coming out next. Alright. So Alpha Bravo Charlie South Snowball 1, 2, 3 north. So these are Alpha 1 lines. This is the counterclockwise pattern. It's going to be Bravo 2 knockback after these lines resolve, okay? Bravo 2 after ball charges. Alright, start looking for the tether. Start looking for tether. Bravo 2 tethers be opposite in the marker. Bravo 2 marker. Heal up. Alright, take this as close to the death wall as you can. Blow 2s, blow 2s. Alright, run south, reset, reset, reset. First chemist in the ball, jump in. And then let's get a res on Khazar. Do not take the res until after... okay. We have a chemist with a res. We have any chemist with a res whatsoever. Do not leave. Did we not do it? Okay. Yeah, that's it then. That's it. Unfortunate. Yeah, like I said, that's not... There were a lot of dead. There, like, look. Okay, if the chemists don't pull off the reset, then it's okay, right? That's just... The chemist reset is cheese. We're exploiting a mechanic. So, if we don't pull it off, then it is what it is. Alright, I'll do a debrief. I said I wasn't gonna do a debrief. I'll do a debrief. So, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a long one. If you have any questions, if you're new and you're wondering like how to do something, why something worked, why you died, why something or other, make sure you show up to debrief. That's gonna be held on this Discord server's Wind Drake voice chat channel up above. I'm gonna re-level to 20. And then once I hit 20, that's I'll start setting up for the debrief. So if you have any questions, just show up there. You don't have to stay for the full thing. You can think of it like if you've been to, you know, if you've been to like a university or something, consider it like an office hours where it's just drop in, drop out. But yeah, at this point, we're not going back in a third time. I would suggest if you're not showing up to debrief, try to study up on the things you have seen. Because now that you have that first-hand experience, you can, you know, you have a frame of reference so you can understand what like Kobe is talking about, what the Hector guides, if Hector put out anything, you know, what the various guides out there are talking about, right? So I don't ask for folks to watch a video or study beforehand. I'm not asking for you to study afterwards, but it does help. Right? If you want to speed up your own prog, then I would suggest studying ASAP after you leave a Fort Tower run. Speaking of the run, we're technically adjourned, but the raid's not over until you hit KL20. Just remember that. You want to make sure that you are KL20 prior to the next run. Whether it be my run or someone else, like on Abafo, Cafe, whatever. DFO. Let's not forget Dynamis also hosts on occasion.
Hey, Michael, what's the Vuln target stack?
What's the what?
The Vuln target stack for accessory today.
Oh, I heard completely unsubstantiated rumor that you need 6 stacks of Vuln for the accessory to drop. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, don't ask me how I know, but it's 6 stacks. And if it doesn't drop, then you need to troubleshoot that on your end because something's wrong with your computer. Or your PlayStation 5. Although I think if you're on Xbox, it should work. How do I know that? I just know. I just know. I mean, it's like, if people say things, then they're clearly true, right? There's no reason I would lie to you.
The internet wouldn't lie.
Yeah. 6 Vuln stacks for a CE to drop an accessory. No, I actually don't know. It's completely random. I'm just making things up. I was waiting for this next CE to show up. I should have been chasing these fates. So the CE is almost done. I'm gonna flash my gang sign because you gotta let people know we exist. I think technically correct, being the best kind of correct. Technically speaking, we are the biggest Fork Tower operation in the world. Biggest Fork Tower, or actually no, that's not correct. The biggest Fork Tower exclusive Discord server. Actually no, I can't even claim that. I think Shinmigo might have us beat. Let me take a look. So there's this guy on the JP data center that I happened to stumble upon. Who it was like the JP version of Lego Steppers. It's just like just any prog all the time, no roster, just FFA. Like I was shocked to find that. No, I think she got me beat.
Bro, I'll have, instead of saying world, just say NA and that's it.
No. Because it's like one day I want to do things on. I want to bring my runs to OCE just so that they're globally accessible, but like I haven't cleared yet. Well, I mean, I've cleared personally, but I haven't gotten a run through as a host yet. Because I'm trying to do things a specific way that doesn't require Discord or voice comms. So like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, if you go on another run, I'm pretty confident in this. If you go on another run, they probably require you to be in voice comms on Discord, right? Like you go on ABBA, run a full run, like they require you to be in voice chat. And that's fine, that's their prerogative, that's what they want. Like, as a result, it's like there's some assumptions you can make about communications that we don't make here in Lost Freelancers Guild, right?
Then maybe you can say that we're the biggest any prog for Fork Towers in the world. No?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's for sure.
It is also fair in saying that it's not just NA, because you do have a lot of Europeans who play.
Well, like speaking of data center wise, right? Like I don't actually know where people are from. It would be a global operation if I had anything going on OCE. Then I could say it in the world, but I'm not operating on OCE for Fork Tower just yet. Man, these CEs are very shy to. Okay, I better start hitting these fates. I'll be like the last one at KL. I've been like watching for this fate, watching for a CE to show up. There we go. Just complain a little bit and one will show up. All right, I'm doing that. Power. Yep. Complain a little bit and it'll spawn. That's how it works. And it's not that they're listening to you through your microphone. It's that they just, like, the servers are psychically connected to every player. That's why we have such an attachment to this game.
Runs off of our emotional damage.
That's right. That's right. I was trying to think of it in terms of like Emperor of Man, like Warhammer 40k terms, like the Grimdark feature, where it's like the servers are, I don't know. We have to like pray to the servers. We're oh, you know what it is? It's tempering. We're tempered by primals out here.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Stockholm syndrome. Oh man, I remember that, man. My first introduction to like social network, so to speak. Now it's called social network, but the days before, like Facebook, the days before YouTube, like I think MMOs were like the first like rich social, like online real-time interaction kind of experience. Like I guess the folks who were on the text-based MUDs back when you had to dial in on the BBS to connect to your game, like got it before I did. My first taste was EverQuest. The most fun in a MMO game that I never want to have again.
Evercrack?
Yep. It's nice to reminisce, but it's like you don't I don't like thinking about like how I almost failed out of college because I was just way too addicted to EverQuest.
It was Counter-Strike and Diablo for me.
Yeah, I know a lot of folks who were on academic probation due to Counter-Strike and StarCraft, original StarCraft.
StarCrack, actually. But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Nope, I was one of those guys. I had a problem.
My mom never let EverQuest in the house because she knew a guy at work who ruined his entire life by being addicted to EverQuest.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. I'm out here in the swamps of Womp womp. Yeah, I think I personally witnessed like 3 of my guildmates' marriages dissolve. Like they just showed up one day, we were chilling out in like Lake of Hill Amen, leveling our characters, and they're casually talking about like how their spouse is leaving them because they're spending too much time in EverQuest. Yeah, the thing that got me like unhooked was like being around other people while playing the game. Like that's the thing that got me like out of the hole. So I don't know if that works for other folks, but that's what worked. Alright. But yeah, it's like these days it's like I don't consider myself like dependent on internet in general, because it's like I'll do this for like for time, and then I'll just like leave it alone for the rest of the day. Like I'm not on this like 24/7. Gotta spread out your time and energy. Although I don't blame folks who are here for too long. It's sometimes like this is the only place where you can find community, like in a lot of cases. So if this is where you find it, then so be it. No shame in that. Yeah, like I try to make LFG like as open as I can, because like there's a lot of folks out there who are like looking for community. I was watching was it like a Josh Strife Hayes video or something? He was talking about Ashes of Creation and like why people like will pay the Kickstarter for the new MMO, like what they're buying, and I was like, all right, yeah, people are looking for a community. Yeah, I can believe that as a person who runs various Discord servers. Like people are looking for a community.
They stopped Ashes of Creation.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They quote released it because I guess there was a clause in the Kickstarter saying like they'll refund all the Kickstarters if they don't release. They quote released it and then shut the game down like 1 month later. Like it's super, like people are getting sued. People better get sued for that. That's pretty effed up. Alright. Thank you guys for showing up. That is it for me today. I'm gonna start debrief in Wind Drake. If you want to move up there for your questions, go ahead and move up. But that's super optional, just there for people who want it. And if I don't see you in debrief, then have a great Osprey Lancer's good day. Thank you, everyone.